Hello ladies and gentlemen, your beloved Wigman here, and welcome back to this Let's Build, where we are building a medieval desert village located in a custom map built by myself here, and we're having a great time, aren't we? Last episode we made this bad boy right here. It's not completely done because there will have to I have to do some landscaping around here to make it all complete, but for now we're done, and it's time for us to move on to another building, which will be a tavern or an inn. Honestly, I don't really know like the difference, because I think they kinda mix a little bit. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but we're gonna do one of those at least, like kind of an inn where you can come while traveling around, because as you know from last episode, if you didn't watch it, be sure to go back and watch it. This is kind of like a traveling point. You travel through here. Not many people are living here. They're not good at farming and stuff like that. But there's going to be a few farms around here, and of course an inn and some buildings and stuff like that, because people are mostly just stopping by when they're traveling from one city to another in this big map here. Because we're not located in a desert, but there's like miles of blocks in each direction here, custom landscapes, mountains, like deserts, oceans, jungles, all the jazz, you know. So it's time for us to move on with some building. And this is kind of a layout I've done by myself, trying to figure out the best way to do this, not to make it too big, not too complex, because as you know, it's just a small village. We don't expect many visitors. First off, we're gonna go through the materials we will be using mostly. Of course, there will be a lot of different blocks here to adding some details, but we'll have some smooth red sandstone, which is customized. If you didn't watch the last episode, I really recommend you to go back and check that out, because I explained a lot of stuff to you guys. But we have some custom textures here. We have the red sandstone, a smooth sandstone, which looks like this, kind of a smoother looking than the harsh and very bright orange from the other ones. And I'm going to use some sandstone, some chiseled sandstone, some smooth sandstone, which is also custom, some sandstone stairs, and I think I will go for some gray stained glasses in this one, which looks really amazing, like this, because this is a more of a luxurious build, I would say, because people are actually coming here and staying the night and stuff like that. So you would expect it to have a little bit higher quality on the building than the first building we did, but of course still staying with the same style, trying to just raise up some kind of foundation here. I like to just do this part randomly, and not to make it like very straight lines. That's something I like to do to break up the like the walls and the details kind of the facades here. So first off, let's just like do some random of this smooth red sandstone here, and then add some normal sandstone on top of that, and then just start raising up walls. I think I want to have some smooth sandstone in the corners. I just think that looks really cool. I've been building a lot in this style on my own, in between the episodes here actually. On the previous big town I showed you, which is one of my favorite towns right now. So yeah, really looking forward to showing that off to you guys, because I think that will be amazing. Let's place in some windows here, like that, and yeah, that's perfect. I like the windows together with this. It still looks like the same style, but this looks like a higher class, you know. Are you guys following me? I hope you are. So in today's episode, to make this episode not as boring, I will try to come up with some stuff to talk about, some themes and stuff like that, to make the episode a little bit more interesting, because basically it's just me talking over some building footage in almost 30 minutes, and that could be kind of boring. So I will try to add some like more commentary to these videos. I hope you guys enjoy that. In today's episode we will be talking about my Minecraft history, where everything started off, how I came into Minecraft, because that's kind of exciting to me. And I was at work today and I just look back a little bit. I really like when I'm at work, I have like this very grindy work where I don't really have to think too much. Basically I just have to be there and do my stuff and then leave, and yeah, nobody really cares. So I really like to just think and plan out some videos and stuff like that when I'm doing my job. And I was thinking back and how I came into Minecraft. And actually, it's a pretty good story. It's not like amazing, but I just want to think. I think I want to share that together with you guys, because as you know, we're like bros here. We're friends. I would like to hang out with you, talk to you, and stuff like that. So, it started off like 5 or 6 years ago, in 2009 or 10 or something like that. Minecraft come out in 2009, I do believe. The alphas, and I started in the betas. How do you say that? I don't know. So probably in 2010, like 6 years ago. Man, it's been a while. And basically, me and a few friends were out skating. I love skateboarding and snowboarding and stuff like that. So we had been out, and it was a summer, probably the summer of 2010. We were out skating, having some fun, drinking a lot of energy drinks, and having some sweet buns, which is very common in Norway, and some chocolate and stuff like that. Just hanging out, having a great time, blasting some tricks at the local skate park. And after that, we decided to just hang out, which we normally did. Go back to one of our friends, just play some video games, and just hang out basically. So, yeah, we got this one time. My friend told me he got a new game called Minecraft, and honestly, I had no clue what this game was. I've never heard of it, and I didn't have many expectations because the way he explained it to me, it sounded kind of boring. He said like it was built out of blocks and very like textury, and at the moment I was really into high detail games. That's kind of what drew my attention. So I didn't have the highest expectations. But once I started playing, I started off playing at his house, on his computer, like just on his like main save, basically. How is this looking, by the way? I think we got something going here. This is pretty sweet. I like this. I really like it. So yeah, I just started off playing on his like save and stuff like that, and I fell in love straight after starting playing. It was something I've never done before. It was a game which really captured my creativity. That's something I've always enjoyed. Games where you need to be creative to make stuff work. You can't just like some of the RPGs or story games. You can't just follow a plan, and when you're done, you're done. There's nothing you can like. You can't really change the story that much. You can't do whatever. So I kind of was boring on many games. I didn't really know what to do, but I like to play some games on my PlayStation. But then Minecraft came into my life. I was playing at his save. Wow, words today. I'm glad I have a cup of water here. And I just spilled all over myself right now. Awesome. That's very cool. Yeah, I just really played on his save, and it was just awesome. And me and my other friend, we were 3 friends that day. We were biking back home. Oh crap! I don't really know how I will do this. We need to do some planning here. So let's remove this window right here, I think, and then we'll have a staircase going up here. Let's use some spruce like that. Come on now. Going up like this, and then just one more like that, and we're up on the same level, right? Like the correct level, like that. Yeah. Okay. Good. I just need to do some planning here. So yeah, me and my friend, we were 3 friends that day, and me and the other one was biking home. It was before I got my license, and we were just chatting about how awesome that game was, how game breaking or rule breaking or whatever. It was just such an awesome game, and both me and him were just like discussing what can we do next time we're visiting that friend. What stuff can we do next time we play this game? Like, there's no limits, and we were like, yeah, so super excited for that game. And yeah, I didn't have the like money to buy it myself that day. I didn't have a credit card, so I could buy online and stuff like that. So I was kind of like stuck with playing it at his house. And I was okay with that because the game was really fun on its own, and just playing it together was really cool. Trying to explore new stuff. It was really cool, and it came to that day when I finally was able to buy it myself, probably a few months after I first started playing it. And wow, it was awesome. Started off a brand new survival save, and at the time I was only in it for the building. Now I really like the survival bits of it, so I play both survival and creative lots. But at the moment I was just in it for the building, but I didn't know there was a creative game mode. So I basically played on peaceful, building a big town all out of cobblestone, because that's what I wanted. I just wanted to build a town and just, yeah, building a lot. And so yeah, that's basically what I did. I didn't know there was a creative game mode. Yeah, game mode, yeah. I'm a little bit tired, guys. I don't think you can hear it, but if you do, I am so sorry. How is this building looking? It really looks like desert build, like Arabic. I really like it. We'll add some details and stuff later. I just want to see how it looks with like these shutters on the side. Yeah, it fits. I just need to do some thinking like in my head now for what I want to do with details later on in the video. Yeah, that works. That absolutely works. Perfect. What do we want to do now? We want to add a small roof to this. I just want to have a flat roof, and we're going to use endstone, I think, because it's a little bit brighter, and it looks like the sun has torn away the color, if you know what I mean, up here a little bit. And we'll add a small tower to this, because I kind of want this to be seen from afar, or seen more from afar, because it's a tavern or an inn, and people would like to have kind of a landmark when they reach a place like this, because they know they finally can rest or get something to drink or whatever. So we'll have a small tower on this build here as well. So yeah, after I started playing myself, building survival, building a big town actually, I want to show that to you guys for once, or one time. Hopefully I probably actually have the computer where I played it right next to me. I haven't been using it for years, but I'm pretty sure the file is still there. So I should be able to just like put it or in Dropbox or something, and then just swipe it over to this computer and do some recording with it. That could probably be really cool to check out my first saves. So yeah, I built like a big cobblestone town, and we had a lot of different stuff there, and yeah, some farms and stuff like that. But it wasn't peaceful, so yeah, I was kind of just like building basically, and no diamonds, no great tools, just stone tools and building in cobblestone. I know, kind of boring, but I loved it. And it just continued when I found out it was possible to play in creative mode, where you didn't have to gather supplies. Don't you think I was excited then, guys? Where I could just build. That's all I had to do. So I started off a creative save, where I built a big medieval town, and I haven't seen it in a while, but last time I saw it, I was pretty impressed myself of the skills I had back in the days. It was like this European medieval, so not like this, but more like this wooden and white kind of, yeah, buildings like that. So it was pretty cool. I would really love to check that out as well together with you once, whenever I get the time here. But we need to get some more work done on this bad boy here. Just adding some detail as I go along here, like that. How does that look? That's not too bad. That's absolutely not too bad. I want to have a small like tower on this thing, so maybe just like a really sleek roof, like this. I think could work. Just something like this, some slabs like this, and then I like to put some details on the tops here. So that's something we might do like that. And then how about the gold block? Is that too much? Is that too much? No, I think that's good. I like that. Let's keep that. Let's turn to daytime again here. I think we might be running out of time now, but let's just build. Let's build this all off here in today's episode. That's what I said last episode, that we're gonna be building a house for every episode. So no matter how long it takes, we're gonna do a build for every episode. So yeah, you just have to stick with me, guys. And then after I started off my creative medieval map, I saw this guy called Keralis on the YouTubes. Have you heard of him? You have probably heard of him. He's a great guy. He's from Sweden, actually, my neighbor country. But he made some really awesome modern buildings. Compared to today's modern buildings in Minecraft, it's nothing. But back in the days, his building were the shit, you know? It was... yeah, everybody was so amazed by him, and he grew extremely fast. And I decided to try this style, try to build some modern. I followed some of his tutorial, and I really got a grip of the style itself. Really got a grip of how the building worked and how you had to do with details and stuff like that. And I started to do a lot of modern building. And I made a modern map. A modern creative map. And yeah, I just had a lot of fun with that. And I applied to World of Keralis, which is Keralis building server, which I think is right now is one of the highest, or the servers with the highest building quality in the world. Some of the buildings on there are so extremely good, and it's so hard to get in now. I'm just really lucky I got in when I did, because I would not have a chance right now. Some of those builders are amazing. So yeah, I started building there, and I really evolved as a builder. And I tried out some different styles, and I came over the style called Victorian, which is a really cool style where you... I just want to have like a basement or something down here, back here perhaps, where you go down to have like a wine cellar or something. You know, we need to have some wine at an inn. You can't just have sleeping rooms. That would be boring. So yeah, I started off building this Victorian style, and I really just figured out that myself personally, I'm in it for the details. I don't like just the plain modernness of the modern build. I really enjoyed building the really detailed Victorian houses with a lot of great shapes and stuff like that. So I started building, and I became pretty good. I was well known on the World Keralis server for being a good Victorian builder at the time. So yeah, I really just loved building in that style, and I continued, and that kind of led me to where I am today when it comes to building this kind of stuff like medieval desert buildings. I really have a feeling for those kind of details, if you know what I mean. I don't want to go into bragging mode here where I brag about how good I am, because that's not what I want to do. I am not like super good at Minecraft building, but yeah, I would be honest and say I have some skills. I've been playing for a while, and yeah, but let's be honest, I'm not the best out there, and there's probably a lot of you guys that are much better than me. But there's only one way to get better, not just to play and try and fail and stuff like that. So yeah, but anyway, it was really just building on a World Keralis. I was very active there for many years, got really high up in the ranking system, and yeah, I think Minecraft was like really good at that time, where I just built like a lot of creative buildings. But then I figured I would try to do some survival for once. Like, it's actually one of my first time doing proper survival, not just that peaceful Minecraft building cobblestone survival I did back in the days. Let's take some more water without spilling, please. Ah, so good. My first real survival experience without like the cobblestone building stuff, and it was really great. It was very awesome, and I had a lot of good time just playing there, and that's where I got a lot of my subscribers from. And then a guy called Mr. Russian Afroman noticed me, and he contacted me on my Twitter, I do believe, asking me if I would like to be a part of his survival server, where they have a really big survival SMP, where they just play together and hang around. And I said yes, because I really loved building survival, but on my own it's kind of boring in the length. So when they asked me to join, I was super happy. So I said yes, and I started playing on there and moved my survival over to that server. And wow, did stuff accelerate from that. It was so awesome just hanging around with the new guys and do some like real building once. Oh, this is very cozy. I really like this area right here. Let's put a few carpet stuff like down here. I think that would be cool like that. Yeah, I like this place. This is one of my favorite places in the builds so far. So yeah, I started playing some survival with the guys, and that's kind of where I am today. I've been playing on there for... This is my 3rd season on the Lishno server actually, and I'm still going strong. I have more fun than ever on there, and yeah, it's really cool. Every minute I'm on there I enjoy it, and I've been doing some really crazy projects lately, so that's super cool. And I hope you guys are still sticking around, enjoying that series as much as I do. And of course enjoy these kind of building parts where we just hang out, just build some awesome buildings together. At least I think they're awesome. Now I'm just building some kind of bar desk here, where I think like the bartender would stand. He would serve some drinks, some cold ale or whatever to the travelers visiting here. And we have some tables around here. Let's do that actually, just to get off here to try to finish off this bottom floor, and then we'll move up, trying to do this as fast as I can because we are running low on time. Big builds like this take a lot of time when you're adding details to them. Just some small seating areas like that, perhaps. No, I want to add this to be like an entry area, so we don't block that out with buildings yet, but let's place some here. Then we could have another one. I just want to have them random placed like this. I don't have a system in it like that. What about like one single guy sitting here, perhaps like that, and then we can have another one sitting right here. Let's place a window in that one there. It will kind of be windy if not. And yeah, this is super cool. Look how the atmosphere is in here now. But of course there's a lot of more details to add, because as you know, I like to add some personality to this. And these new builds here in this series, I will try to evolve as a builder myself, and hopefully teach you guys a few lessons, and you can probably teach me some about trying to add some character, is that a word? Yeah, I think it is, into the builds here, to make it look living, like it's actually been used as a build, like it's almost realistic, you know. Trying to add some small stuff like this. What else? Like you could add like a lever here to be like a meat axe, like it's chopping some meat perhaps. Yes, so just small stuff like that really makes it look cool. We could add some cobweb like up here, like he hasn't been cleaning for a while, like that. Very cool. Also some chests is also good, adding some chests here. And something I did at the tavern I built over at my other town, which I showed you last episode, was just adding some paintings around like this. Just really made it really cozy. Like, yeah, they're trying to decorate a little bit, but yeah, just do some quickly like this. Perhaps another one like here. Yeah, that's really cool. I really like that. But we need to add some lighting and stuff as well. I've retextured the redstone torch to look like a candle like this. So it looks really cool, but we'll have to place some real torches as well, because the redstone torch doesn't emit that much light. So probably place them on the pillars here like that. And I don't want to have it too bright in here, because it kind of gets moody when it's not that bright. So something like this is really cool. You can move down here into the wine cellar. Oh, I love this place. The moodiness is so cool here. I love it. Then let's move up and do some rooms here. Let's take some more water. My throat is really itchy. Ah, gorgeous water. Gorgeous Norwegian water. I heard actually people are selling Norwegian water in the States, in America. They actually sell normal Norwegian water. And I think that's kind of funny, because the water I get in the sink, that's the same as some people pay a lot of money on for to drink in America. So actually, I'm drinking really expensive water right now. Let's place... No, that's not how it works. That's how it works. Some doors here where they can stay. Yeah, like that. And then you can have like an exit here to balcony, I think. I think that was my plan. I kind of forgot what my plan was. So let's make a small balcony right here, like that. Take some of these, like this. Move around. I think for this tower bit, I just think I want to leave that open, like nothing is going to be here, I think. I just want it to be like a place for people to see it when they're from afar. Perhaps put a bell up there. I don't know. And the balcony right there looks really cool. And let's... Where is you? There you are. Just place some stairs like that, like so it looks like it's supported a little bit. Then move back in here. We could place some doors. I actually have them on me like that. What else? There could be another room right here. Just trying to make this as compact as possible. Use the space well. Another room right here. And then a door like that. And then we can have like a room right here as well, I guess. Can have a window right here. Come on now. Oh, I had to move all the way around to get in again. But how does it look from the outside when it's nighttime? It looks really cool. I like it. There's a few more details we have to add though in the back of it with some trapdoors or shutters like that. But for now, I think it's good. It's all good. Let's have another door right here into a room. And then this upper area will kind of be just a hangout area. I think I might want to add just like a railing here and then some tables like the same ones as down here up on just this plateau up here, like they could hang out or something. I think that looks kind of cool. Let's put this stair back here. It's kind of misplaced, but it looks like someone has just like pulled the chair back to leave and then didn't place it back again, if that makes sense. And then something like that. Yeah, just some small stuff like that really makes the building pop out, I think, like in realistic ways. Another window right here could look cool. I tried to not make the windows look as like aligned. So like this one, I don't really like that, but for now let's just keep it because it makes sense. But for, as you see here, those are kind of like, this upper window is moved one more block to the left, and it really just makes the building have some more character, I think, at least. Let's put a few doors in here as well, so it doesn't get too windy at night times. And then move up and try to finish off all of the bedrooms here, like that, and then just place this one here with a torch on, I think. And then I'll have a chest back here. And that should be it. Very simple, very nice. Then I want to have this one and then have like, it looks like the blanket has kind of just been thrown out like this, something. If that makes sense. Then the torch and perhaps like a painting or something. Yeah, that could work. And then on this one, let's just make it like a mirror of the other one. Just a small painting right here. Come on, give me a small painting. Could this be so hard? There we go. What else did I have? I had like, I forgot. Okay, yeah, I had like this here. But then I want to have a chest right there. Yeah, really nice. In here, what do we want to do? Let's put double bed like that in case there's like a couple traveling. I don't know if they would, but not that big painting, but like the long ones, those, yeah, that one, very cool. Yeah, it's okay, it's all okay. What else is there to do here? Maybe add some carpet on the floor here. Could be cool. Like, I want to make it a little bit like messy and stuff like that up here, because it's a tavern, it's not a 5-star hotel. But still, let's make it look a little bit like organized and stuff like that. Higher quality in the other buildings, but still it's a tavern, so yeah. Then we'll have like some torches around here on the walls, because we would like to see where we're going. And we're pretty much done. This is pretty cool. I like it. And the downstairs is really nice. I really love the personality of this place right here. Turn it to daytime. And then let's do the final touches on the outside here. Adding some trapdoors to all of the windows here. Like that. And yeah, that's really cool. I want to add some leaves and stuff around here. Because, as I talked about in the last episode, I want to make this place feel like it's more humidity, or the humidity here is higher because of the river. So when they try to grow crops and stuff, it's easier here, and that's kind of why they saddled a little bit. So have some like vines going up the side here, maybe some here as well. Adding just some small patches of grass like this. We'll have to do more landscaping later on when we're getting more done with the different buildings here. But for now, let's just kind of crack on with some vines like this. And how does it look? It looks really nice. I really like this. So I think that's about it for today's episode. I really do hope you enjoyed. If so, be sure to smack that like button, and if you haven't done already, be sure to subscribe and all that stuff, and I will see you all guys later. It has been Vigo Man.